The Counseling Center Paraprofessional program, also known as CCP, is a 3-semester course sequence which starts in the spring semester of a student's sophomore or junior year.
In the spring, we start out with the basic helping sequence, and students learn how to do intentional interviewing.
It's a lot of interactive group work in class. We do a lot of activities, and we really try to exemplify that workshop style of learning that we want the students to go ahead and start implementing in their second year in the program. So it's sort of twofold. They're learning the skills that they need to be a helper, but they're learning them in a way that's teaching them how to provide those workshops on campus.
From this experience, I think I've gained like interpersonal skills and counseling skills that I wouldn't have learned in any other class. And we learned them in such a unique way that we did a lot of active learning instead of just sitting and being lectured to, which I really liked.
In this program, you get the opportunity to interact with students from various cultures. You understand culture from many different perspectives and open your eyes to a lot of new things.
In the second semester, that is when the students become really involved on campus.
So each student is able to participate in what we refer to as contracted activities. And there are a variety of things that students can be involved in, both within the Counseling Center, but also across student affairs.
This program, more than any other program on campus, gives you the opportunity to be involved in a really wide variety of activities on campus. So for example, I am a part of the Women's Resources Center,
La Casa Cultural Latina,
The African American Cultural Team,
the Diversity Conference Committee,
on the Trauma Treatment Team,
Eating Disorders and Disturbances Treatment Team,
Workshop on Request Coordinator,
the Wellness Center,
the Asian American Cultural Center,
International Student Outreach,
the Alcohol and Other Drug Treatment Team,
the Office of Student Conflict Resolution,
assessment and evaluation.
So you get to do a lot of different things that I wouldn't have necessarily even known about if I hadn't been a part of CCP.
In terms of the different ways students are involved with these programs, it's usually an outreach focus where they're doing some type of psychoeducational workshops to reach the greater college campus community.
Ultimately, I gave a presentation to the board.
What I've done specifically for them is I've been a part of their media team, so I go and film a lot of events for them.
I got to pilot a disability awareness training program.
To hold focus groups with students. I collected information about the 5-Care program here on campus.
And that's something that I didn't think I would get to experience till grad school.
So each semester, students are paired to put together a Tuesday at 7 workshop.
Everything about the workshop is entirely created by the student.
So we get to organize and plan and then present our own workshops. So I didn't really ever have the opportunity to do that before CCP. So just being in front of an audience, being in front of other students, and being able to present something that I put together has been a really positive experience.
Well, aside from the practical side of receiving 12 upper division credit hours in the Department of Psychology, I think that students primarily gain a sense of community.
With so many semesters together, you really get to know each other in the class, and you really get to appreciate each other's strengths and talents and what everybody brings to the table. And I think that having that kind of bonding experience in the classroom makes all your activities so much more meaningful, and you really just take so much more from them because it's such a shared experience.
Colleagues that we work with are really amazing, and they really pick some of the most hardworking and inspiring and motivated individuals.
I think one of the most exciting parts of the CCP program is that students have the opportunity to work with clinical staff here at the Counseling Center.
it provides students with a lot of opportunities that open doors to more opportunities. And so you have this huge network that you can work with all throughout campus.
There are skills that you're going to learn in this program that are valuable for whatever you want to do in life. You're going to become a really good leader, and that's important for whatever you want to end up doing.
I came into this program not ever thinking that I would be recruiting and interviewing people for positions, which is something very far-fetched from my career. But at the same time, the skills are very transferable.
So I applied to CCP even though I didn't have a specific interest in the field of counseling or social work. I want to be a physical therapist. And I saw this program as a really unique way to develop my helping skills and to develop my listening skills.
Not only do they come in with these skills and this intelligence and everything, but now they're walking out with the ability to communicate, and they know how to be good mentees and supervisees, and they know how to work on teams, and they can manage these big projects, and so they're really marketable in pretty much any area I'd say that they would go into.
Oftentimes, students will report that this experience has been very instrumental in their ability to get into grad school, as well as their ability to land particular positions that they apply for.
It's a fusion of classroom instruction and then outreach and friendship all in one unique experience.